Start.
Respected judges, lecturers, participants and my dear friends, a very good morning to one and all. We the students of Government Degree College, Godavarikani are here to present our research project on difficulties in learning English language by disabled people along with our friends Katyayani, Ashwini, Leela and Alekhya under the supervision of Department of English by Suresh sir and Subbarao sir. Before we enter into our presentation, I would like to thank our Honorable Commissioner of Colgate Education, Telangana for giving us this wonderful opportunity to explore and express our knowledge through this research study. Before going to introduction, Telangana consists of approximately 1 lakh of people who are suffering from deaf, dumb and blind, which includes the overall India's 10% of the population. The main reason for this is because of the lack of communication, as deaf people cannot listen, blind people cannot see and dumb people cannot speak. Coming to the next slide, here is the deaf and dumb work survey. In this survey we can observe the ratio is decreasing as the employed and English literature because of the lack of communication, hearing problem for the deaf, seeing problem for the blind and visual seeing problem. These are the main reason for the lack of communication. It's becoming the same problem for the 3 disabilities to learn English language. Coming to the next slide. Statement of the problem or hypothesis, learning difficulties in the deaf learning through lip reading. Here, observe these 3 words, gap, cap, hand. These words have different meaning and while pronouncing it has different sound, but it has same lip reading. So it will be difficult for the deaf people to learn this word through lip reading. Here are some of the finger signs which are used for learning deaf people. This represents A, this represents B and this represents C. Thank you. Now I welcome my friend Katyayani to explain aims and objectives of this project.
Well, thank you Shivani. Now let us discuss about aims and objectives of learning difficulties in English in differently abled people. Firstly, the main theme of the project is to motivate the disabled people to overcome the difficulties in speaking English, to participate in local partnerships to share information and good practice, and also to support the people with disabilities. It also explains the distinction between impairment and learning disabilities in English. The aim of the project is to provide medical facilities, quality education, speech therapy and also to create awareness among the people. It also explains how we give an issue impact the disabled people in particular. We will also do this by remaining financially strong and by recreating, retaining and developing excellent staff and good leadership. To develop and deliver a range of service which complement and supplement those provided by statutory and non-statutory services and also by other supportive agencies. Now let us move into review of the literature of this topic. A bend in the road is not end of the road unless you fail. I repeat it again. A bend in the road is not end of the road unless you fail. Helen Keller was a deaf and blind author who published 12 books. She was the first person with deaf and dumb to earn a college degree. This is a picture of Helen Keller. People with disabilities like deaf and dumb have difficulties and problems in learning English. Firstly, let us know how blind people learn English through different communicative methods. Blind people are the ones who cannot see through their eyes. They use Braille system of communication. Braille is the writing system used by blind and visually impaired people. It can also be read through using refreshable Braille displays. Braille characters are formed using a combination of 6 raised dots arranged in 3:2 format. In this picture, the different dots shows alphabets in Braille system. Thank you. Over to Ashwini.
Thank you, Katyayani. I would like to say about research and methodology. Examination of teachers' teaching, reaction of students, investing the method of teaching and interviewing the students. Children with hearing loss do not learn words as fast as those who have normal hearing. They may learn some concrete words like eat, cat, fight, etc. However, they may have some trouble with abstract words like before, equal to and shine. Children with hearing loss have difficulty with all areas of academic achievements, especially on reading and English language concepts. Children with mild to moderate hearing loss, an average achievement of 1 to 4 grade levels lower than breeds with normal hearing, unless the appropriate management occurs. Deaf people use facial expressions to express their emotions or describe the emotions of others. through the use of same range of facial expressions used naturally by the general population. Example, happiness, sadness and anger. Difficulties of the hearing impaired face every day, like public announcements, slow talkers, being in the dark, being jumpy, job applications and interviews, going to movie, etc. Common signs that a person may have learning disabilities like problems with reading English and writing English, problems with spellings, poor memory, problems paying attention, trouble following directions, trouble reading silent words and abstract words, etc. Over to Leela.
Thank you, Ashwini, for giving good information. We conducted a survey of learning difficulties in English for students in Manochaitanya School, Godavarikani, Peddapalli district. Now, I analyze the data of our survey. This is the case study in Manochaitanya School. As per our survey, students give a requirement to the learning difficulties in English so that they are very accurate about learning. They have a great fear, but they are expressing their ideology values as well. They are able to understand very fastly. We feel so sad when we saw them, but they are so acquainted about overcoming communication skills in English. They have a trait that can emphasize themselves. They are so acquainted about learning communication skills in English language. This could equip the students very well. Here are the strong grammar. So the teachers or educators need to keep in mind that the teaching methods which are used to teach normal hearing people may not work with the deaf individuals or deaf students. These are our findings. Over to Alekhya.
Well, thank you, Leela Rani. My friends have explained you very clearly. Now I am going to explain you about the suggestions and conclusion. Coming to the suggestions, the research suggests that learning disability may occur due to genetic causes, neurological challenges, premature birth, poor nutrition, and environmental factors. The best way to solve this problem is through familiarity. And now, talk to English speakers, listen to English audiobooks, and watch English movies without dubs and subtitles, which helps you in learning process. And the best way to solve this problem is through bilingual method, and encourage studying and encourage special education at special schools, and achieve your goals with hard work and perseverance. And we can also support them in many ways like speak slowly, speak clearly, do not exaggerate, do not overpronounce or do not yell, and make them feel confident and respect their personal space and create new opportunities for success. Face the person while you are speaking, not disabled, just differently able. I repeat it again, not disabled, just differently able. And now coming to the conclusion, digital education becomes comfortable with findings, accessing and sharing the content to every disabled person, and teaching through audio digital e-content. And the students who are visually impaired, they can use the audio lectures. And the adaptive technologies like braille keyboard, talk to braille keyboard, voice to text software, and also the audio recorder. And the students who are hearing impairment, they can use the video lectures. Text is the primary mode of communication between the teachers and the disabled students. And people with intellectual disabilities can live a happy, meaningful and satisfying life when they get advocate support. And we salute to the courage and dedication of the families who work very hard to improve the learning skills of English to those deserving citizens. And we feel so proud to be a part of this project which enabled us to interact with the disabled persons, and we try our level best to solve these problems in future. Willpower overcomes all disabilities.
Thank you.